Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to put these guide bushings into the top of this box. The guide bushings serve to keep the followers, the rods that go up and down, which are wooden dowels, it keeps them upright and it allows them to travel with reduced friction. If you didn't have them, friction would become a problem and it would be hard to crank the box, hence making you cranky. So to insert these into the assembly here, I'm just going to come over here. I have it. I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit insert into current design, and there's one, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave that right there, and I'm going to do it again because I'm going to want two of them. I'm going to go ahead and insert into the current design again. I'll move this one over just so it doesn't confuse me later, and I think I only have one in there. I'm going to hit OK. Now these are going to go into the top of the box in this plane. I'm going to go ahead and create holes. If I take a look at that bottom there, that's a 1/2 inch hole that'll be drilled out in the drill press. So I want to create two holes in this, and I want to create them on the center line so it's directly above my axles. So I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to X this out so I have the whole screen here. And go to a little bit of a home view, and I'm going to go ahead and modify my box. I'm going to sketch. I'm going to choose this top plane of the box there. I will capture the position I'm in. I don't want it to move. And now I'm going to put a line across to guide me. I want that line to be directly above. And notice when I get there and I'm in the right spot, a little triangle pops up. That means I'm in the middle of that line there, that edge. I'm going to left click to start my line. I'm going to come over here to finish my line, and I'm going to add two circles which will be extruded. The first circle, I'm going to place it right there. It's going to be 0.5 inches in diameter, and I'm going to add another circle that's going to be a little further over, and you'll see why later. That's going to be 0.5 inches. Now I'm going to go ahead and precisely locate those by using sketch dimension. I'll hit that and that, and I want that to be 1 inch on the nose, and I'm going to go from this one to this one. I'm going to bring this one over 1.5 inches. 1.5, and I'll hit enter. I'm now going to finish that sketch, and then I am going to extrude those circles. You got to get the whole circle, so I got to click twice because there's a line down the middle. And I'm going to just simply drag that down a little bit so that it is a hole through, and it says cut. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. I now have to go there. So now I'm going to use a joint to assemble that. So I want the bottom of this, the bottom circle of that, to join to the bottom of that circle, not the top. Otherwise it'd be high and it'd be confusing. So I'm going to come up to assemble and do a joint, and then I'm going to choose that and that, and that'll go there. I'm going to check the motion, make sure that says rigid, and then that is okay. So now that is locked into place. I can't move it. I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom of this one. So I'm going to go to assemble, joint, carefully selecting the bottom of that. It would be a mistake to get one of those circles up there, or even that shaft, just because it'd be more work. I'm going to select the bottom of that and the bottom of that. Again, I know it's going to be on rigid because it defaults to whatever I did last, so I don't really need to check rigid, but I always double check because I don't want it spinning on me or doing something crazy later. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So that puts those two bushings in. Now the following rods will be able to travel through there with lower friction. We'll do a good job of sanding and waxing up our following rods so they slide right through there.